Can a lack of sunlight really change your mood that much? The answer is yes, and the data proves it. Every year as sunlight disappears and days get shorter, millions of people experience something called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, a form of depression triggered by light itself. Emerging research has been showing just how deeply those darker months affect your brain chemistry, your hormones, and your overall energy. That's why people with SAD often feel sluggish, they oversleep, they crave carbs. Add in the drop in vitamin D3, which your skin makes from sunlight, and serotonin activity drops even further. So when we talk about winter blues, we're not just talking about motivation, but more about measurable chemical changes inside the brain. Seasonal affective disorder isn't weakness, it's your body's response to changes in light. But that means you have the power to retrain your rhythm. Depression, including SAD, doesn't come from one cause. It's biological, physiological, and it's social. So recovery and prevention can come from multiple directions. Let's look at what that means in practice. Here are the 7 best ways to mitigate SAD. First, you're tired, unfocused, craving sugar and sleep like never before. And just when you think you've lost your spark, spring comes and everything changes. That's not coincidence. That's your brain chemistry reacting to the seasons. Every year as sunlight disappears and days get shorter, millions of people experience something called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, a form of depression triggered by light itself. Emerging research has been showing just how deeply those darker months affect your brain chemistry, your hormones, and your overall energy. I'm Gary Brecka, and welcome back to the Ultimate Human podcast, where we dig into the real science of human performance, longevity, and disease prevention. Today, we're unpacking one of the most misunderstood mood disorders, seasonal affective disorder, and how to beat the winter blues using biology and holistic health. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Can a lack of sunlight really change your mood that much? The answer is yes, and the data proves it. It's SAD, S-A-D, a subtype of major depression that typically appears in late fall and winter when daylight hours begin to shrink. Researchers from the National Institute of Health have found that reduced sunlight throws off your body's circadian rhythm, your internal 24-hour clock that controls sleep, hormones, and temperature, as well as your energy production. And when that rhythm breaks down, so does your mood. As the days darken, your body produces more melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy, and less serotonin, the neurotransmitter that keeps you calm, happy, and focused. That's why people with SAD often feel sluggish, they oversleep, they crave carbs. Add in the drop in vitamin D3, which your skin makes from sunlight, and serotonin activity drops even further. So when we talk about winter blues, we're not just talking about motivation, but more about measurable chemical changes inside the brain. SAD is one of the clearest examples of how our environment shapes our biology. Studies show it's a light-driven mood disorder rooted in circadian disruption. And the farther you live from the equator, the higher your risk. Recent reviews published in scientific journals show that bright light therapy can be just as effective as antidepressants for people. The treatment is simple. Sit in front of a 10,000 lux light box for about 30 minutes each morning. That light helps reset your body clock and it boosts serotonin naturally. Now, medication can still play a vital role for some, and you should always consult your physician. But what's exciting is that science is showing us holistic lifestyle approaches that can complement or even prevent seasonal affective disorder and seasonal mood changes. A 2025 paper in the Frontiers of Psychiatry introduced the idea of public psychology, a shift towards empowering people to strengthen mental health through daily habits. Depression, including SAD, doesn't come from one cause. It's biological, physiological, and it's social. So recovery and prevention can come from multiple directions. Let's look at what that means in practice. Here are the 7 best ways to mitigate SAD. First, light exposure. Get natural morning sunlight whenever possible, even on hazy days. 10 to 15 minutes outdoors before 10 a.m. is enough to reset your circadian rhythm. If you live somewhere dark, a high-quality light therapy lamp can make a major difference. Second, movement. Exercise raises endorphins, and it boosts dopamine, both essential for energy and motivation. Even a brisk walk, yoga, or stretching can calm your nervous system and lift your mood. I like to do regular breath work first thing in the morning. Regular physical activity has been shown to rival medication in improving a variety of symptoms. Third is nutrition. Your diet is one of the most powerful mood regulators you have. Omega-3 fatty acids from foods like wild-caught fish, nuts, and seeds are an excellent source to improve your mood. Add leafy greens and colorful vegetables to reduce inflammation. And if you live in the northern regions, ask your provider about checking your vitamin D3 level. Low vitamin D3 and poor diet quality are both linked to higher rates of seasonal affective disorder. And fourth is your sleep. Your brain needs a consistent rhythm. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. I know this sounds hokey, but it has been scientifically proven to reset your circadian clock. Dim the lights and avoid screens before bed so your body can produce natural melatonin. Remember, deep sleep is when your brain clears waste and resets your emotional balance and assembles your memory. Fifth, connection. Isolation is one of the strongest predictors of depression and depression relapse. Human connection increases oxytocin and serotonin, two chemicals that help stabilize your mood. Spend time with your family, call a friend, share a meal, or join a class or group activity. Even brief social interactions have measurable effects on emotional well-being. And sixth, mindfulness and nature exposure. Spending time outdoors, even on cold, cloudy days, reduces cortisol. It improves heart rate variability. Grounding, walking near trees or water, simply breathing fresh air activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode. And finally, purpose and gratitude. Daily reflection or journaling shifts your focus from stress to appreciation. Over time, this literally strengthens neural pathways that are associated with optimism and emotional stability. Gratitude journaling is free and it can help retrain the brain's stress circuits, creating long-term resilience. So where does all of that leave us? Light therapy, movement, nutrition, sleep, mindfulness, and connection. Each one plays a crucial role. And when combined, they create a powerful energy that helps your body and mind adapt to the darker seasons. If you're currently being treated for depression or SAD specifically, these holistic tools can help enhance your treatments. If you simply feel the seasonal slump every year, these steps can help prevent it before it even starts. It's not about choosing one approach over another. It's about integrating different tools and finding out what works best for you. Let's work with the biology, not against it. If you're ready to take this science further, to learn how to reset your circadian rhythm, optimize your energy, and master your morning routine, join my VIP community, because inside you'll get access to my 10-month course on becoming the ultimate human version of yourself, with in-depth modules on how to develop the perfect morning routine, sleep, nutrition, the same foundations that help prevent seasonal affective disorder and keep your mood stable year-round. Plus, I go live every month, private Q&As, ask me anything, so you can turn all of this into daily habits that actually last. Seasonal affective disorder isn't weakness, it's your body's response to changes in light. But that means you have the power to retrain your rhythm. So here's my challenge for you. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone or open your email, step outside. Let natural light hit your eyes and your skin. Move your body. Eat something nourishing. Reach out to someone you care about and tell them you're grateful for them being in your life. Because when you align with how your body was designed to function, you can thrive even in the darkest months. We may not be able to control the seasons, but we can control how we respond to them. And that's just science.